Namaste and good morning, honorable guests, respected principals, faculty members, fellow friends, and my juniors. It's an honor pleasing to be presenting on the topic Enforcement of Fundamental Rights in Nepal on the occasion of the Constitution Day. Myself, Ilsa Kaur, a BLLB second year student. I'll be presenting within the 5 minutes of my paper presentations due to the time limitations. So, 9 years have passed, still we are discussing on the enforcement of fundamental rights. But I think the situation could have been different if we were present here on discussing about the achievement of the fundamental rights, rather than discussing the enforcement of fundamental rights on ongoing challenges. However, there are still the positive aspect on the enforcement of the fundamental rights after the Constitution of Nepal 2072 has been promulgated. So firstly, positive aspect, right to education, Article 31, Nepal Living Standard Survey NLSS 2022-23 indicates that the national average literacy rate has reached 77.4%, reflecting a 1.1% increase from the 76.3% reported in the National Census 2021, as the right to education has mandated the free and compulsory educations up to the basic level. So this is one of the positive aspects. The another is gender equality. 41% representations of women in local governments after the 2017 elections, 33% quota for women, 42% of the Ministry of the Women's budget is dedicated to its development for the women community. So the third is LGBTQ plus rights. For example, I hope we all know this case, Ruksana Kapali case. In this case, the Supreme Court decision allowed legal gender recognitions without medical verifications. Similarly, the acts like Compulsory and Free Education Act 2075 BS, Children Acts 2075 BS, Employment Act 2075, Food Right and Food Sovereignty Act 2075 BS, Consumer Protection Act 2075 BS, Labor Act 2074 BS, etc. has been enacted till the date. So Article 46, 133, 144 and 151 for the right to seek constitutional remedies has been provided in the Constitution of Nepal 2072, while the Supreme Court has been playing the recognizable roles for the enforcement of fundamental rights in Nepal. The landmark cases like the advocate Roshni Paudel versus Government of Nepal 2020, the court emphasized that the need for online systems to ensure women's access to justice, mandating the immediate setup of online case registration, interim relief systems, and victim protections. Another, the Nisgad case, the Supreme Court of Nepal emphasized the public trust doctrine and the intergenerational equity, stating that the development must not come at the cost of environmental degradations, securing the right to environment protections that is mentioned under the constitutions. Similarly, we have challenges in the enforcement of fundamental rights in context of Nepal. So in education, still there is 7.4% of primary school age children and 21.9% of secondary age children are still out of school, particularly in rural areas. There is also a big difference in between the quality education in urban areas and the rural areas. The unemployment rate has increased from 11.4% in 2017 to 2018 to 12.6% in 2020 to 2023, reflecting a 1.2% rise over 5 years. According to the latest Nepal Living Standard Survey report, children are engaged in various forms of hazardous work in agriculture, brick production, domestic service, vehicles, etc. According to the 2021 Nepal Child Labour Report, approximately 15.3% Nepal child populations are still engaged in some form of labor. Urban areas in Nepal, especially Kathmandu, face severe air pollution. high levels of particulate matter, PM2.5, from burning waste, vehicle emissions, and industrial activities contribute to the respiratory disease, and Nepal rank among the most polluted countries globally. So many squatters in Nepal face significant challenge related to the right to shelter that is mentioned under the constitutions due to their lack of legal land ownership. Similarly, social discrimination is another challenge, particularly against the Dalit community. For instance, Nauraj Bika case, Rupa Sunar was denied to rent room by the landlord. Furthermore, there is underrepresentation of Dalits in the judicial and law enforcement sectors as well. The government has delayed establishing consumer courts as mandated by the law, which would provide a dedicated mechanism for resolving consumer disputes quickly and efficiently. The Constitution requires over 70 laws for the enforcement of fundamental rights, but the government has yet to enact 40 of them. So, while the Constitution has guaranteed the wide range of fundamental rights, but their implementation remains unfulfilled. This is because due to government's inefficiency or ineffectiveness, but there is a huge gap between the promise and the practice, which is a disheartening situations of the Nepalese citizens in the context of Nepal. So, to ensure these fundamental rights, the government must enhance its commitment to the enforcement of fundamental rights. Additionally, the Supreme Court also play the proactive role for facilitating for the implementation of fundamental rights in the context of Nepal. Thank you.